It's 2026 now. Finally. Gas prices are still too high, rent and work wages are still abysmal, and the housing market is still being bought up by all those big greedy companies so we can pay rent for the rest of our lives. This is a War Thunder video. Hey guys! Today we'll be doing a different type of video today that I wanted to do for a while, and it will be my 2026 predictions on War Thunder. So like, you know, calendar predictions. A little bit of selfish promotion. If you want to support me, then leave a like and comment, and to check out my Twitch where I stream every week. Twitch.tv/FluffyTheSheep. And help me reach the partner. And of course, I have a Discord server you can check out as well, which will keep you up to date on where I am. Okay, so fair warning, I honestly could be super duper wrong about most of these predictions. Of course, it's not a prediction list if I don't fucking know anything. I've also been procrastinating making this video. I was honestly supposed to make this video at the start of the month. Like, I was supposed to make it like in January, February, but I forgot. I've just had no time to get around to it. So if I do somehow get all these predictions right by the end of the year, I swear, I'll just walk into the store and buy myself a lottery ticket. Become a trillionaire in 2027. As for what to expect, maybe don't take me too seriously and take it with a grain of salt, and make sure to have fun while watching the video. If you think my predictions are absolutely stupid, then feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me your predictions for War Thunder this year. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the video! Okay, starting at the first update of the year, February/March. I literally wrote this script at like the start of this year. I had to like change it a bit because, you know, it's currently April 24th, so I'll just read it. Now picture this. 2025 just ended after the line of content update, and we got a bunch of new aircraft to test, such as the Eurofighter, ASA Radar Typhoons, Su-30 SM2s, Gripen E, and the Super Hornet. Also testing their new infantry game mode that yours truly got to try out. And I will say, this game mode has a lot of potential to rival games such as Arma, Battlefield, or Call of Duty. Right now, the game mode is still just started, but I think people will definitely enjoy it more than Naval. I'm sorry, Naval players. Now, let's talk about the next update. From the start of the year, Gaijin either adds a unique update at the start of the year, or a big nothing burger. Spoiler alert, it's a nothing burger. If we take an example from last year, we got the Hornet Stings update, where we got to play the new Su-30 and Hornets after adding the Rafale and Eurofighter. For this year, I expect them to go the same direction. So far, they introduced the A120D and the new Australian Super Hornet for the UK tech tree.
Birmingham is a fucking shithole!
As for other nations, we might see the complete remodel of the J-10C for China, since, as y'all heard, they incorrectly modeled it and it's supposed to have better engines. I originally put thrust vectoring, but someone actually told me, Fluffy, no, it doesn't get thrust vectoring, you stupid idiot. And I'm like, oh, lol. So in the next update, it will be getting a new engine remodel and some new top-tier Fox 3 missiles, the PL-12A. Recently, I've heard that they just buffed the PL-12As, or nerfed, I'm not so sure, but we can get into that later. We're also seeing a great return of an old map such as White Rock Fortress. I'll most likely expect the trailer to come out by the time this video's already done and the patch is out. so let's see how close my predictions were. Yeah, I wrote this like at the beginning of this year, and it was just February, March. So of course, what did we get? Yeah, we got White Rock Fortress, we got the Australian Super Hornet, we got the PL-12As. But what was the most interesting thing about this update? It was actually the J-15 and the new F-16 for America, I believe. Now, originally, I kind of put too high hopes on this prediction. I was honestly expecting the F-15EX, but yeah, no. Maybe next update. Alright, now it is time for the bonus update. As you all know, there is always April Fool's event just right after the March update. So we will be going through what I wrote down here, and then we'll of course go through the actual event itself. Now, before we get to the second and major update of the year, we'll be expecting some new mechanics to be tested on April 1st, and most likely another event or something to grind and, you know, gamba Silverline boxes like last year. As for what the April Fool's update would be, if I had to guess, they'll be testing most likely Korean War or Vietnam War infantry. Oh, that's interesting. Why did I write that? And finally giving the infantry game mode to be played to everyone. And for 2 more predictions, it would be stealth, so we could see the F-22 in issue 57 early. And perhaps it'll be an Ace Combat-like event, which would also be pretty cool. And my final and biggest goal, April Fools, I really do hope they might do this next year, because this is like a little idea of mine. It's very silly, this one, and unexpected. It's like the classic ones, you know, like the one with the ponies? It's something kind of similar to that, or Tailspin. There you go, Tailspin, but for ground. It's ground battles. And instead of turning all the anime girl body pillows into fully modeled characters sitting above your tank, like how they would be in Girls and Panzer Dream Tank Match, which is a game you can play on the Switch or PlayStation. Having their own animations, silly voice lines, testing for more dynamic crew voices in their own native languages. It'll be super awesome to see something like this, and finally giving the weebs their own silly game mode after the furries and bronies got theirs. That's kind of something I really wanted. I wanted something like the body pillows in War Thunder right now. There's like a German one, a French one. I'm surprised there's not a British one yet. There's an American one, a Russian one. There's a Japanese one, and then that's it. But like their own little commanders, and they're sitting on top of the tank. Like I kind of want like 3D model animations, like of characters like on top of the tank. So maybe they can do that next year. But I don't know. Now let's talk about the actual April Fool's update. I did get a chance to play it. It was actually pretty good. So what they did is they finally added the first strategic bombers introduced, and a new air game mode involving nuclear strikes on enemy bases and or like fortifications around the map, and you had to dodge these absolute stupidly overpowered SPAs that could lock you behind hills and kill you. It was so annoying, man. Oh my god. But overall the game mode was so fun when it first came out. It was a bit overpowered, but then they actually separated like 2 game modes. So like the lower BR jets would play, and then the higher BR jets would like absolutely stomp in a different game mode. But at first it was completely broken. Like people were just abusing the F-14 Iranian Tomcat. Me. And the MiG-29s were actually pretty good as well. And the MiG-25, when they later added the low tier system to the game mode, that was also fine. The MiG-25 was actually pretty good. Now, for the actual whole point of the game mode was to get these nuclear bombers, and what were they? They were the B-52H, known as the Buff, the big ugly fat fuck, and then of course the Tu-95M, also known as the Bear. So yeah, those vehicles got added, and I want them to add more strategic bombers. But yeah, they got added into air battles, and I can kind of see why they're not so good, because you know you can't do anything at that BR against jets. So yeah, maybe balance them again, or I don't know, give them their own game mode. Now we're gonna continue the list now, so on to the next one. Now it's time for the second update of the year, and this one hasn't happened yet, so I can actually go for this one. Yay! Okay, so second up of the year, June/July. Now it's time to talk about the first major update of the year, and this is the main summer update we'll be seeing. As of the last year, we get to see the Leviathans update trailer, adding famous battleships such as the Iowa, Bismarck, and Yamato, as well as the F-2A finally being added, and the Swiss Air Tree being added into Germany. Now time for the predictions. We'll most likely be seeing another naval update, and it will finally be adding submarines into naval. If not, then most likely in September. But I honestly think that'll be the main point of the update. Now that's out of the way, since we won't be seeing aircraft carriers for a while, we'll be seeing the next gen missiles being added, such as the Meteor, PL-15, A9X, and Mika IR missiles added into the game. As for jets, we'll be finally seeing the MiG-31 Foxhound being added, as well as the F-15EX being added as America's top tier vehicle, carrying perhaps up to 22 AMRAAMs. With using specialized racks to carry them. You thought Ace Combat or Project Wingman had enough missiles, but this is just a whole different level of American engineering. If not enough firepower, add more firepower. As well as finally adding seed missiles, as we saw in the April Fool's event, to the game, finally showing those annoying ass SPAs and ground RB to turn off their damn radars. As well, the event vehicles to grind for the USA will most likely be the F-16XL. We'll most likely be seeing this update come out between the 22nd of June to the 28th, or a week after. Yeah, so that's my prediction. We'll see if it's correct when the update comes out in 2 months from now. And without further ado, let's get on to the next one, shall we? Hey guys, it's Future Fluffy here. Currently, the new major summer update was announced. Heavy Cavalry is it's called. And holy sh**, this is probably the most premium vehicles I've ever seen in an update. So let's go over them, shall we? My predictions was kinda correct, since they did just add the seed missiles to all of the top tier jets, including an overpowered system called Man in the Loop, which is just like one of those like Call of Duty kill streak missiles. It's gonna be so fucking bullshit. Another thing they added before the update, which I like, is the new Senrai Maiden tanks added. They added a Challenger 2, a Type 90, and an MBT 2000. They also finally added some unique voice lines about them time, and added an absolute hot golf gal for the Challenger 2. That kinda looks a little bit like me. For those that don't know, I dress golf IRL. But sadly, we have to bring up a big elephant in the room. I'm pretty sure everyone saw this coming. These tanks were caught using AI generated images.
God damn it! God fucking damn it!
There was a Gemini logo spotted on one of the posters of the tank models, and later on the new premium M60 Rise. As you may know, I'm a VTuber, and I tolerate no AI imagery. However, but if you use AI without making a profit, and for ideas and like funny memes, tung 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 sohua, you know, stuff like that, that's none of my business, and it's totally fine. That's fine. You can use AI like that if you want. However, putting it on a €70 premium, holy slob! Why can't they just hire an artist in the War Thunder community for these AI images? Same with all the profile pictures they've made. It's dog shit. They're dog shit. They look awful. Our company's just getting lazy at making their game unique to its player base and having to feed us non-human robotic images. For me, I do not like it whatsoever, and you can have your own opinion on AI. Now, back to the main topic of the update. And sadly, there is no MiG-31 Foxhound and F-15EX or next-gen missiles yet. Honestly, I think it's for the better. Maybe next-gen missiles can come a little bit later. Maybe next update. So let's hope that the next update for September is not premium slop, and it's actually good and fun and unique and nice. Oh yeah, also this update they're bringing back Nuclear Thunder, but it's only top tier. So okay, I'll let you guys continue with the video. Are you enjoying the video so far?
Yes.
Want to help support me in future endeavors? Well, look no further than at the end of this month on June 27th, I will be hosting my own subathon on Twitch. There will be community games, spin the wheel of War Suffer, and some subathon goals, such as spading every nation I own. If you want to drop by, then feel free to, since there's also will be giveaways and some new fluffy goodies you'll be able to get at some point. So look forward to it in a month. Please come to my subathon, please. I'll feel lonely. So yeah, thanks. That's it. Ad over. Wow. And now it is time for the September-October update. Update? This one I can't really put my finger on so well, because normally it's a very small minor update. Let's just read this. Alright, this update is kind of a gap update where they don't tend to add much and just add stuff to balance the game out and or to fill in any gaps in the tech tree. So most likely we'll be seeing either a new nation being added, a Korean tech tree, or a Yogo Polish tech tree being added. They might add some unique funny vehicles to play as well, and of course probably maybe the SU-35 or SU-37. As for anything unique, expect them to be premium vehicles, and there will be 100% be copy-paste vehicles this update. Nothing to be super hyped about, but I'm pretty sure they'll add something interesting. This update should be revealed to us around the 21st of September to the 27th. Or it could be delayed into October, but we shall see. Something else I might predict is they might most likely add, oh yeah, the event SU-47 Berkut, because I've been seeing everyone's been asking for that lately, so maybe that will be an air event for near the end of the year, maybe, but we shall see. So on to the next one. Alright, number 4. I'm reading this out like a top 10 video. I'm not doing that. Okay, so the next one shall be the 4th update, and that is November. We're getting ever so closer to the end of the year, and to prepare, they will most likely add some premium air vehicles, or if they haven't already in the last patches to start, add them to more of the smaller nations. So expect to see some F-15s, Gripens, base Eurofires, Rafales, and SU-30 premiums. Oh my god, what did I write here? To all the major and minor trees since last year, they started to add the SU-30 Mark II AMV premium to Russia. So expect something similar like this to be added, and maybe they might add a ground update, and as well add a Dreams Come True event vehicle, which will most likely be a tank this time, since the last one was an aircraft. So it'll either be the Bob Sample tank or something I've been waiting for years. Oh my god, I would love this vehicle to be for the Dreams Come True event, and it's the Karl Grat. If you don't know what that is, it is just a off massive gun, and it's a motor gun, and yeah, it's an actual tank that the Germans used. Crazy. Super mortar tank, by the way. Holy. Expect this update to be around the 16th of November to the 22nd. And yeah, now it's on to the last one, the 5th and last update of the year. Alright, and now it is time for the 5th and last update of the year, December! And finally, the last major update ending the year with a bang. The update we have all been waiting for. I am going to throw all my cards, I'm gonna just throw everything onto the table that we all want in War Thunder. Let's call it Future Tech as the update. We'll be finally seeing the first stealth jets being added to the main major tech trees, such as USA, Russia, and China. the F-22 Raptor, the SU-57 Felon, and finally the J-20 Mighty Dragon. We'll most likely not see the F-35 this update to give some space to these new monsters to spread their wings and to dominate the skies. We will most likely see them in the next first update in 2027, adding stealth to every tech tree in the game. I don't want to fight F-35s everywhere in the first update, so I think this would be a better option. As for ground, don't worry, because not only is air getting their modern vehicles, you as well will be able to finally get those awesome tanks, such as the Abrams X, the Leopard 288, the KF-51 Panther, and the T-14 Armada. Maybe the funny, what was it, the Brimstone? What was it, Street Fighter Challenger? And I also put in here, the event vehicle would be a tank, and it will also be a Russian tank, and it will most likely be an Object 640 Black Eagle. Oh my god. Or for air, we'll finally be able to play the SU-47 Berkut. So if they don't add it in September or October, then most likely end of the year, SU-47 Berkut, I honestly believe. And this update will be around the 14th of December to the 20th. So do look forward to that. I look forward to that a lot. Do you guys think War Thunder is ready for stealth? Because like the new missiles will be crazy, but I honestly think the stealth jets are gonna be so insanely strong. Of course, every other nation maybe should get stealth as well, just to balance it out. But the problem is the unique jets like the F-22 Raptor, SU-57, and the J-20, they won't be as unique. It'll just be copy-paste every nation using an F-35 at top tier. It'll kind of be lame, I would say, if they did that. I really think they should leave like one update to give space for like the first stealth jets to be added, and then finally add the F-35s to top tier and have them all break the matchmaker, have fucking every single fucking nation use the F-35, I don't know, whatever. And there you go, there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hear my strange but predictable set of vehicles to come out this year. I will say I'm pretty proud of it. If there's anything I've missed out that you think I left out, feel free to comment down below, since I absolutely love talking about this stuff. And for my next video, I'll either do a top 10 best and worst premium vehicles list in time for the summer sales, and of course a top 10 event vehicles I want to see added into War Thunder. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. So bye-bye.
But wait! There's more!
Where do you think you're going? It's me, Future Fluffy again. Before you click off this video or complain in the comments about how VTubers can't play War Thunder, here is a little sneak peek on what to see on June 27th. Okay, roll the video.